Hi guys, Rob here. Today I'm checking out the Hotel Windsor, a 5-star hotel in Melbourne, built in 1883, which you can see just behind me here. Look at some rooms, check out the prices, we'll also check out the high tea, and at the end I'll give my opinion on the place. Hotel Windsor is one of the most iconic hotels in Melbourne, established in 1883 in the height of the marvellous Melbourne era. The hotel has 180 rooms, so let's have a look in more detail. Starting with its location in Melbourne, looking at the map you can see its location with the red pin at the top end of town. Zooming closer you can see it as that rectangular shaped building. It's close to some of Melbourne's gardens, Parliament House, theatres and restaurants. Zooming closer to the Windsor you can see its classic Victorian architecture. It's a beautiful looking building, a tribute to the glory days of Melbourne. So on the ground level, a few minutes walk away, is the Princess Theatre. At the time of making this video, it was showing Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. And to tie it with the show, the Windsor Hotel actually has a Wizard Suite room, which I'll show later on in the video. As mentioned before, there's plenty of places to eat near the hotel. There's the old Treasury Building, as well as the Treasury Gardens. For other things to do in Melbourne, I'll put up a link so you can see the other videos I've done around Melbourne. So getting back to Hotel Windsor, just looking at the staircase and the corridors inside the building, you can see its wonderful, charming architecture. One of the most popular high teas in Melbourne has to be the one at the Windsor. So even if you don't stay here, this is well worth checking out, starting with a bit of bubbly, to the beautiful tasting sandwiches, to the delicious sweets.
And then in the middle we have our savouries, then the tart with caramelised onion, goat cheese and tomato. And then we have a ham and cheese chasseur.
Plenty of choices to keep any sweet tooth happy. High tea is really popular for Mother's Day as well. You'll need to book ahead though. Bookings can be done via the hotel's website, prices are shown and were valid at the time of making this video. The hotel has a cricketer's bar for drinks and eats. It's got a nice casual feel. Take a wander in the lobby, which will take you back in time. On the wall they have a list of distinguished guests that have stayed here over the years. Even the escalator has that old style still with it. Before we look at some of the rooms, I wanted to show you their in-room dining. Here's a copy of the menu when I stayed. I liked the food here, but it was more in the style of good pub food rather than, say, fine dining. The food I had was cooked to my liking, and all the dishes I had here were good. For breakfast you can choose from a menu, and this allows you to choose the time also when they deliver it to your room. You just tick the dishes that you want to eat. And there's a fair selection here. The food came on time and it tasted good. So to the rooms. On the hotel's own website you can see various types of rooms and suites that they offer. There you can also check prices and book directly. When I was booking this hotel, I did notice that the prices did fluctuate considerably depending on your dates that you picked, so have a look around. As mentioned, they have their own Harry Potter inspired Wizard Suite room, which you can see on their website. As I always suggest, have a look at third-party booking sites, as well as comparison booking sites such as Trivago, just to compare prices. The first room I stayed was their traditional room. It's 22 square meters in size. It came with a queen size bed. For me, the room was a little small in size. Amenities in the room were fairly standard, tea and coffee making facilities. The wardrobe had a ironing board and iron, robes, and on the other side some snacks and drinks and a stocked minibar. These rooms had interior views, i.e. ordinary. It had a marbled bathroom, which their website states as modern. I wouldn't go as far as saying that. I mean, I even found the old Telecom Australia connection in the wall. Overall, the bathroom was functional and adequate. There's also free Wi-Fi to the rooms. For a 5-star hotel, I found this room type pretty ordinary. The next room I stayed was the superior room. This was a bit more spacious at 33 square metres. In the hallway to the right was some tea and coffee making facilities and the minibar. And the hallway also had a cabinet which had the ironing board, iron and robes. The bedroom had a bit more space. These rooms come either in a king or twin bed configuration. The room itself was okay. There was a work desk and some drawers. The bedroom was comfortable enough. With this room I did have a view. The bathroom was clean and again adequate enough for my stay. So to the suite rooms. The first one I stayed was the junior suite. This had a separate living area. The bedroom was nice enough. Again, nothing spectacular though. It just really didn't feel 5-star. The room I had a view of Bourke Street. This is the living room. It was comfortable enough, but it just didn't wow me. The amenities were the same as the other room types I've shown. The bathroom pretty much in the same style as the other rooms as well. The last room I stayed was the Victorian Suite. As you walk into the suite, in the hallway to the left was the dining room. The far door on the left was to the living area. The door to the far right was the master bedroom, and the door on the right, closest to the entrance, had another smaller bedroom. This bedroom was quite small and just fitted 2 single beds. There was a wardrobe with some robes. It was a very small and tight room. To the dining room, it was nice and spacious. There was an old fireplace, but it was not in use. In the cupboard there was some tea and coffee making facilities, as well as some cutlery. Other facilities were the same as other rooms I've shown. The living area itself was cosy enough. Moving on to the master bedroom. With the larger windows, there was some more natural light coming into the room. The room was a decent size, and what I've said about the other rooms, this is pretty much status quo, although I did like the extra light from the windows. The bathroom again was pretty much the same as with the other room types. So overall I found this place a little underwhelming from what I was expecting. The rooms were just average. I was just expecting more grandeur for a 5-star hotel. It wasn't that it was a terrible place, it was just I wanted more. And to that extent it was a little bit disappointing. So the rooms just felt average, say compared to other 5-star hotels in Melbourne. On the plus though, the afternoon tea was amazing. Just a delightful afternoon. I love the architecture of this place. It looks fantastic. But as for the rooms, I think the glory days are long behind it. So it comes in as an okay hotel. For 5-star hotels in Melbourne, I like the Langham or the Hyatt better. If you want to check out my reviews on other hotels, please check out my channel. For more travel videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.